What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. As y'all can tell by the title of today's video, we are getting ready for the new year. Most years, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna say most years because I haven't done this since probably 2018 going into 2019, but I do like to do vision boards. So that's what this video is going to be today. I made my vision board on my new iPad that I got for Christmas. So if y'all want like a video on what's on my iPad or any questions regarding like the apps that I use and stuff to make this vision board, I will make another video. Y'all just gotta let me know in the comments. But yeah, I like to make vision boards. I like to kind of plan out my year. I kind of like to see what I need to work on, stuff that I want to focus on in the new year. I know that might sound like a cliche or something, but I do like to like start over and like figure out what I need to work on and be better for the next year. You know, like people say like you don't have to wait until January 1st, but like it's just better to go into the new year knowing what you got to work on and stuff like that. So I wanted to do my vision board. Like I said, I made it on my iPad. The app I use is called Color Notes. I'll show y'all what it looks like. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so these are all my little editing apps. It took me a minute to find one that I could do notes on. Color Notes is the only free note-taking app that I found so far. I've been looking on TikTok since Christmas. And Good Notes came up a lot, but you have to pay. You only get like 3 notes until you have to pay for it. And then Notability what happened? You only get so much space until you can, and then you can't access it. So I did half a vision board, and then they said you used up enough space, you can't use it until January 4th. So Color Note is the only one that's worked for me so far. I also use iFont just for the fonts or whatever. If you use like the font, I know my tat guy used that to get the tat and the font that I wanted. This is not a real Apple Pencil. I got this from Amazon. It works pretty good. It's like $30. Let's get into the vision board. So this is kind of what it looks like, spread out, like spaced out. So I just wanted to make my vision board in like 4 different categories. I was doing this all day yesterday, trying to find an app, trying to find how I wanted to organize it. Like there was a lot going on. I was literally doing this all day yesterday. But ultimately, I came up with financially, materialistically, mentally, and physically, like the stuff that I want to work on in those categories. So to start off with financially, I also, since it's a vision board, like I put like little pictures and stuff. But I ended up making a mood board, vision board, whatever you want to call it, with most of these pictures on there, and it's just like a collage. And I got that as my home screen on my MacBook. So then every time I look at my MacBook every day, I'm reminded of what I need to work on or what I want to do. So, like I said, financially, my biggest goal is to get monetized on YouTube. I already got 1,000 subscribers. Thank y'all so much. But if you didn't know, with YouTube, in order to get monetized, you have to have a certain amount of watch hours. So that's like if y'all watch my entire video throughout, and I got like a 30-minute video, that's half a watch hour. So if I get 2 people to do that, I'm already got 1 watch hour. You know what I mean? So then you multiply that by how many people is watching your videos, or like how long they are and stuff like that. And basically, once I get to 4,000, I get paid. Right now, I'm at like 2,400, so it's doable. The goal is to do that before my birthday, which I think is definitely possible. Definitely in the new year, I'm gonna, stick and be more consistent. I know December was really a lot going on for me. So January, again, that's something we have to work on. But I've been a lot more consistent than I have been previously. So I'll give myself that. But obviously, there's always room for improvement. So I want to get monetized on YouTube. I want to get my savings account to 18 bands. I'm not going to say what it's at right now. You want to have attainable goals. You don't want to just be saying, I want a 2023 Mercedes G-Wagon or whatever, and I'm 19. How are you doing that? We got to be able to attain these goals. We can't just be at the end of the year like, dang, all of that sounded nice or whatever, but I didn't complete nothing. Like, we want to have some wins. Like, stop it. So that's my goal, okay? I want to get my credit score to 777. That's a lucky number. It's an angel number. I believe 888 is the one that's regards like financial wealth, basically, and not 777. I think 777 is just a lucky number, but either way, yeah, that's what I want. Right now I work at Home Depot. I get paid $14.50 an hour. I want a job that makes at least $18 an hour, preferably something in the medical field, or like a real job though, like not no retail, no food, like stuff like that. Like I want something I can put on my resume and like actually use as work experience later too. So I usually those pay more. So that's my goal. I almost got hired at a bank which paid $18 an hour, but I wasn't as available considering I'm in college. So that would have been like I already would have met this goal. But you just gotta figure it out. I also want to maintain at least 2 streams of constant income. So like whether it's me working and doing YouTube once I get monetized, or me working and doing makeup on the side, but like consistently, or like just something that's gonna bring money in all the time. Like you don't ever want to be waiting on your check every 2 weeks or whatever before you can buy something, or be like, yeah, I can't go out, blah blah blah, or having to go into your savings account. Like you don't want to do that. So you always want to have some money everywhere. And I was pretty good at that this year, but I could do better. Like you always want to have money on your Cash App card. I always got money on my Google card, on my Chase card. Then I got a credit card. You want to have available credit on that, like stuff like that. So basically, we just want to be up. Yeah. So moving on to materialistically, I want to buy my own new or a 2022 model of a car. So I've been looking for a car basically all this year. And it's a lot more to get in a car than just buying it. So like I do got a lot of money to just upfront buy, but I don't want to just use my entire savings to buy a car. When my car do work, does it have issues? Very much so. But if it works, it's no sense in me going bankrupt. Who knows where I'm gonna be? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like it just didn't make sense to me. So first of all, I didn't get credit. I didn't start getting my credit card or nothing until August, because I wanted to make sure I had a job so that I can pay off the credit. Like it's cool you got a credit card, but then you buying stuff and you can't pay it off, or you're not even using it, so it's basically the same. So I was trying to wait until I got my car or job to get my car, which was in August. So that's when I started, or July, whatever. That's when I started, building my credit or whatever. So it's still new, is what I'm saying. And to get a car in like October or November, that's what 2-3 months of credit. Your credit score is not like going to be crazy. You know what I mean? Like you're still establishing credit. So that's another reason why I want my credit score to be a certain, like 777 or whatever. That's by the end of the year, but like just to keep working on it and building it. Because if my credit is not where I want it to be, I'm either gonna have a very high interest rate if I get the car financed, or I'm gonna need somebody to co-sign for me, which is my parents. And I would rather not do that. So like in case something happen, I mean, obviously if I'm getting a car, I'm not finna be getting a car that I can't afford. So but in case something did happen, they'll be stuck with the debt or the burden, and I don't want to do that. So that's the goal. I also want to finally use my passport. I didn't have my passport since February of like 2020, bro, and I have not used it one time. I have not went nowhere about the country. I have like on a cruise, but you don't need a passport for that. Like that's the whole point. That's the whole little ticket to getting out the country without a passport. No, I want to fly to Bali. I want to fly to Aruba, like some stuff like that. So that's the goal. We're gonna see what happens. I want to take a first class flight. I have not done that in a very long time. Me and my dad went, where did we go? We went to Vegas, and we gave up our seats for $1,200 in the first class seat. So, and I liked it. Yeah, so I want to take a first class flight. I loved it. You get food, you get drink, like all of that. Whatever you want, you get it. They don't be stingy, nothing. So that's what I want to do. And then I want 5,000 subscribers. I think that's very attainable. I'm not gonna say I'm almost at 2, but I'm above 1,000, and I just hit that either this month or last month. So I think that's very attainable. So materialistically, that's what I want to do. I'm debating on so I do makeup. I'm debating on like expanding that brand and making it where like I sell makeup products too. But I don't know yet, so we're gonna see. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did this on, today is the 29th. So I did this yesterday thinking yesterday was the 29th. I think the retrograde starts December 30th. Kavana told me this. I think it started the 30th. So I did my vision board before then. I don't want no issues. I don't want no retrograde getting in my way. So for mentally there's a lot to unpack here, a lot to work on. But I guess to start giving myself grace. I think a lot of times, especially like with our age group, like you see everybody else doing big things, great things, or whatever. And so the little wins you do get don't seem like wins. Like it seems like you could always be doing more, doing better. And that's good to think about, or good to, you know, push yourself or whatever, but not to the point where it's like, dang, like I'm not doing nothing. You know, like to degrade yourself for what you're doing, like give yourself grace. I need to stick to my word. A lot of times, this just go for everything really, but like, I don't know, like I'll say I'm not going for that and I'll go for it. I'm not doing that. I just need to not do that, you know? So my brain and my heart be saying two different things. And I think that's very common, so I just need to stick to my word. I want to be more organized. Since I got my iPad, because I asked for an iPad, but I didn't know what I wanted it for. Like, I put it on the bottom of my list, and I ranked my stuff, and I put it on the bottom, because I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I was just like, it's another thing to ask for, because I didn't know what to ask for. But I've already planned out all of January, for the most part, and February, as far as, like, what days I'm going to clean my room, what day I'm going to do self-care, what day I'm going to wax, what day I'm going to do that, you know, and try to stick to stuff. Because that's another thing, like sticking to my word, too. Like, I'll say, I'm going to wax today. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And I'm just playing on my phone, just watching TV, like, not doing nothing. You're just not even doing nothing. I'm very lazy. So that's something we need to work on, too. So, yeah. My room also gets a disaster. Like, it's not even funny. Jessica came, I'll show y'all. Jessica came, my room, all this stuff on the outskirts was just in the middle of the floor. Jessica just came and moved them to the outskirts. But it looked better than it did when it was in the middle of the floor. You know, like, I just need to be more organized. My bed would become a disaster. I hate putting up clothes because I got too many and they don't fit in my drawer for real. So I got to really stuff them. It's just a lot of work. So, yeah. Loving myself more goes along with giving myself grace. I know at some point, I think it was 2020, like I just wrote every day like something I loved about myself or whatever, and I think that really helped me, so I might try that again. Because I think that put me in a space where I wasn't going for no crazy, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't love yourself, you will search for that in everybody else, and nobody gonna be able to love you like you can, you know what I mean? Like, so every time he messed up or she do or your friend, like anything, you would just keep lowering your standards because it's like, at least they're showing you love, like, because you're not showing yourself none. So, you know, like, just stuff like that. Like, I was in a much better space by the end of 2020 as far as that go. Like, my standards was a lot higher than they had been, but there's always room for improvement. We just working on improvement because, you know, like, it's good we got the foundation we should at 18, but, you know, can always do better. So, use music for therapy. I found myself canceling Apple Music a lot this year because I was like, well, I'm happy. I don't need music. But music really got me through so much stuff. Everything that I done ever been through got a song attached to it, got an album attached to it, got a, like, artist attached to it, anything and everything I done ever been through. I can literally listen to an album, but like I can listen to Folklore. I remember like my aunt, or what's Drake, Dark Lane demo tapes or something. Like it just all brings me back to a time, and it's like that's lucky therapy, and it's a way of keeping people with you and like remembering people, you know, because like you can be like, okay, well, we used to vibe to this song, we used to like this song, this his favorite song, this her favorite song, you know, like stuff like that to just keep people in your memory. I want to start writing again. So my mama got me this Taylor Swift journal for Christmas. She had, just on my vision board, she had, I think it's 4 or 5 different versions of this. I got version 4. And it's a journal. It came with a CD. It came with some of her diary entries, and then it's like a journal. Otherwise, it's a journal. It came with a poster too. So it's like 4 or 5 different ones. And I wrote in it the past 3 years. and I got this much paper left, and I was like, okay, well, I haven't been sad, I haven't really gone through nothing. Don't write it here, because like I'm telling you, it's a bad connotation with this book. I don't know why I did this to myself, but I got like a bad connotation with this book where like if I write somebody's name in it, it's over. It's over. It's dead. Like if I didn't write you down in this book, it's dead. It's dead, and it is. But like, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to put people's names in here or whatever, thinking that it's gonna be done. You know, like that's the connotation around it, I guess, where it's like, dang, like, you know, like, because I'm talking about, you know, like I'm going through it and I'm talking about it, you know, but writing, even just in my notes app, like anything, it's a lot. It's very therapeutic. If you don't do it, you definitely should. Because usually, like me, I'll talk to four walls all day. All day. I've always been like that. I'll talk to four walls and God or whoever want to listen. And try to process and analyze stuff that way. But I found like this year where I haven't been talking as much, I haven't been listening to music as much, I haven't been like writing as much. So like all of a sudden it's like, dang, like when something happens, like, dang, you know, like you just want to bust out. So yeah. Recently I've been utilizing those who love me, but I need to do that more, because that wasn't always the case. So, and then I need to better understand like the way the situation is. Like, you will go through something, you'll think like it's the end of the world, like, bro, I can't do this no more, I don't do blah blah blah, but it really don't be. Anything that I done been through, I done got through. That's how I'm here. So like, you know, I like that. Let's write that down. We gonna fix this later, but yeah. So I just got like some self-love pictures, lover, as far as like music and stuff like that for the pictures. And then moving on to physically, I know this is a cliche because everybody do this, but like I need to go to the gym. I loved going to the gym when it was free. I'm cheap. And so I didn't want to pay $10 a month. I don't care how much it is. I don't want to pay nothing a month to go to the gym. I do got a gym downstairs. It's just, I don't know if we got weights downstairs. It's just a treadmill and like a weight bench. And I think we got some weights. I don't know. But I like doing the Smith machine where I can like squat, I can bench, I can do hip thrusts. That's my favorite stuff to do. So that's what I needed a gym membership for. And I don't like the Y. I really don't. I hate it. So Planet Fitness is the move. So my next check, I'm probably not gonna do it now because I'm broke. But my next check, which is like January 6th, I think I'm gonna get a gym membership. And Jessica said she would go, so that can be my workout buddy. And I also gotta put that in my calendar, like what days I'm gonna go and stuff, and stick to it. So yeah, I love my body more. So when I got a test, so I did right before this, maybe before my birthday, I don't know, probably before my birthday. I loved my body. I didn't have no issues, whatever. And then I started getting bigger. To me, like my stomach. I think it was around June. I had got the membership at Planet Fitness, so I got a tat on my stomach because I like my stomach. But I was still kind of big, so I started going to the gym, whatever, getting it together. And then I got big again. Every holiday, I'm gonna get big. That's just what I'm gonna do, cause I just eat, and that's what I like to do. So, that's something I can work on. So that's also why we're going to the gym, so I can live it. But yeah, I need to take more selfies. I be looking at like TikTok trends to do and stuff. Maybe selfies, autograph, whatever. I don't got none. I got pictures that people take of me that I post on Instagram. That's what I got. I don't take pictures for real. It's more so videos. And even them I'm not a fan of. Like, I don't. And that's the problem. So we need to get that together. And then I also want to add to my tattoos. So I don't got a list or nothing of tattoos I want. This is my new tat. If y'all can see it, is it gonna focus? It's kind of healing right now. This look like my arm look like a turtle. But it says Godspeed, my love, if you can't see. So Godspeed is I guess kind of an older word. It's not like a usual word, but it's basically just like something you say to somebody when they're embarking on a new journey, or it's basically like wishing somebody success. So I got that with a heart at the end. And I have been wanting Godspeed for a long time. Probably, maybe not that long. I would say at least 3 months. So, I just find tattoos and I'll be like, I want that, and then I get it. I'm not immediately, but then I get it. So, you know, just like stuff like that. So, yeah. So yeah, guys, this is my 2023 vision board. If you got any questions, you know what to do. My DMs are open. My comment section is open. Make sure you give us a big thumbs up, like, comment down below. I'm definitely gonna do a video on what's on my iPad once I kind of figure out how to work everything. I haven't had an iPad since probably 5th grade. So once I figure out what kind of apps I want on there and how to work them, that's what I'm gonna do. That's the end of the video. If y'all like this, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Share this with your friends. Subscribe if you're new. And I'm out.